Tim, as a guy who, I guess one of the things you were most famous for was the crossovers, what we cared about as kids. And now today, the handle is such a major part of it. I'm curious if you remember how you felt when a guy like Iverson kind of takes that crossover and it becomes a trending thing, it becomes a current thing. Do you look at it as like, hey, I'm they keeping me alive in this thing? Or
well, to me, Iverson is a bad analogy of what I used to do because he used to carry point blank. I mean, he carried all the way to the Hall of Fame, as he said, which is true. I have no gripes about that. But at the park, he wouldn't have got away with that. But it is what it is. But so when I look at somebody like Kemba Walker, or if I look at somebody at Steph Curry or Kyrie Irving, and I see them do it, and I'm looking at Wiggins while he working out, and he just did it the same as that crossover. He didn't even know that he did it. He just did the same. He put it between his legs and went in front of him just like I did. And I was like, oh, look at him. He's working on the crossover. And nobody knows that they doing it. It's just a handle now, and it's just in a repertoire, just like it was in mine. And it gets them open and gets them, to where they need to make a play for their team and themselves.
When you look at guys today, and that's something that matters, especially when you were playing, it was about, Jordan and jumping in the air and dunking. It feels like, from my, limited 90s knowledge, you popularized like fancy dribbling, or you made it cool. You gave it like an edge. So to see that continue, do you feel like that's a part of you continuing on today?
No question. I always had to have something to get past somebody, a crossover, spin move, whatever. But that's where I was brought up to try to get out there and beat my man and be creative with the basketball. So to watch these guys be creative with the basketball, I like, Isaiah Thomas, which he did, and I patterned my game after him. And I just follow what he used to do, and I just repertoire it, just put in my repertoire and did what I was supposed to do with it. And so it was it's great to see these guys, but when we played, it was like straight line to the basket. Now it's more like I'm gonna shake you, and I'm gonna shake you again, and then I'm gonna shake you one more time. Now it was too tiresome to do that. We wanted to just take you to the hole and make a play.
We'll see a couple of unique ones tonight with Steph and LaMelo. What do you think about the point guard position in the game right now and how that position is being played?
Man, it's great. It's great to watch the point guards in the game today. Ish Smith, he gonna hurt some ankles tonight too. You better be ready to move laterally, because if you're not, you're gonna get hurt with him. But you got some great guards in LaMelo, Steph, even Ish and the other guy that's from Louisville that came over, it was Charlotte. Them guys, if you're not careful, they will put you in the hospital. So no, it's just I love watching the guards go out there and just perform the way they perform.
How much does the Hall of Fame thing, how much do you think about that?
I don't.
How do you feel about it?
It is what it is. Don't affect me at all. I get the amount of right of sleep every night, 8 hours, 6 hours, whatever I need to get. It doesn't affect me at all. It bothers my family. I have to calm them down. I said, you can't control what you can't control. Leave it alone. I don't even think about it.